Hi guys, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today is day 7 of the 12 days of Christmas. We are getting close to the end, and this one is probably my favorite theme because it's gingerbread. And if you've been with me for a while, you know I love me some gingerbread. And I have so many ideas, and of course I didn't get to do all of them, so I might do one more. If you guys think that you would like that, let me know, because I still have so many more ideas that I want to do. But before we go on with the video, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Brenda. This is my sweet precious Oliver, who I love so very much. And if you're returning, we both love you. So with all of that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, DIY number 1. So I am going to take this wood teapot that I bought from Woodpecker's Crafts. I am an affiliate. I do have a link in my description box to them if you're interested in checking them out. But I'm going to paint both the front and the back with my Waverly chalk paint in the color Hazelnut. I did paint the top with white. And then I took this teardrop wood cutout piece that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm just using it to trace out the eye shape that I wanted. And then I'm just going to draw a little line underneath. I'm going to use this little heart shape that's been in my stash to create the nose. And then I'm going to use some little round wood pieces. Now these come from Hobby Lobby in the same package as those teardrops. And I'm just going to make some little cheek circles, and then I'm going to use my pencil to make some little lines underneath the cheeks, and then I'm going to make a mouth. And then I'm going to take my black paint marker here. I'm going to color in the eyes and do all the fun stuff. I am going to show this all to you, so I hope you're not too bored. But I am going to show you how I did this. And I'm going to take a small extra fine Sharpie to make some eyelashes. I'm going to make some eyebrows. And again, most of you guys know that I just cannot draw by memory or by hand. So I do have a picture next to me that I'm kind of going by. I'm going to draw the mouth there. I'm going to create some white lines. I'm trying to copy a picture, but I did not like how this turned out, so I did change it later. I'm going to use this red marker to color in the nose and the cheeks, but I did not like the way it looked. I did end up using my crimson red by Waverly chalk paint to fill it in. And there you can see I did the eyes a little different. So here I'm just making some, I don't know, swirly marks, and then I'm going to just put some dots in between each dip. I'm just using my white metallic paint marker from Dollar Tree. And then after that, I'm going to glue on some of these little peppermints I got from Amazon. And I'm just going to, yeah, that was fun. I'm going to glue those into the cheeks there. And then I took some of this ribbon from Michael's. I'm going to make a little shoestring bow. And I couldn't figure out how to make the middle not be that red. I mean, I liked it. But then I saw a video after I did this on how to do it. Now I just have to try and remember how the person did it. And then I'm going to glue this on top. And then what am I doing? Oh, I'm just going to dovetail. And it's really kind of hard to dovetail. Normally this thin of ribbon, I don't dovetail, but I don't know. I did it that time. Then I took one of these Dollar Tree plaques and 3 tumbling tower blocks. I painted them with my hazelnut as well. And then I decided, this was the next morning, I think. I don't know. The days are mixing in for me. I took some glitter puff paint, and because I've just felt like it was cute, but it needed to be elevated a little bit. So I'm just going to go over all of those swirlies and all the dots with my puff paint. And then I'll just let it sit over. I think I actually let it sit overnight before I continued working on it. Then I made some little white marks on the nose to give it some dimension. And then I am going to hot glue those 2 tumbling tower blocks together. I'm going to use my Titebond Quick and Thick multi-surface glue on the bottom. I was going to use hot glue, and I thought, what am I doing? I just need to use the Titebond. So I stopped there because I was going to grab the hot glue and then went, no, I don't need it. But here I did use the hot glue and the Titebond glue. I don't know what I was doing. And then I took some Titebond and I'm going to put it on some of my tumbling tower blocks and then use My hot glue, I think I just didn't want to wait the couple minutes that it takes. I was being impatient. I've got a lot to do, a lot of days to craft for, so I kind of making some shortcuts here. Then I took my puff paint again. This is the same glittery one, and I just made some icing marks. I just went and did basically what I did around the teapot around the base of that. And look how cute that is. Oh my goodness, I love this. Oh, you'll have to let me know what you think about this in the comment box below. Okay, so today is the 12 days of Christmas. I'm hosting this with my friend Krista with Krista's Crafty Life, and today is day 7, and the theme is gingerbread. I will have links to today's playlist as well as Krista's channel in my description box, and I will also have links to days 1 through 6 in my description box as well, in case you have missed them and would like to go back and check them out. Okay, DIY number 2. So I am going to wait until this is done. I'm going to take 2 of those wood hanging signs from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to connect them using some giant craft sticks from Walmart, and I'm going to use wood glue and hot glue on them. Now, Walmart has giant and jumbo, and I think these are the giant. I think jumbo is the biggest size, but I always get them mixed up. But this is not the biggest size. It's the size down. So after I had them all on there, I'm taking some spackling, filling in those hanger holes because I'm not going to need them. And then I'm going to paint the whole thing with Waverly chalk paint in the color white. After it was completely dry, I took these. Look at those. Aren't those adorable? Now, these are window clings that I got in July. From Amazon. I almost forgot that I had them, and when I was trying to figure out what to do for this video, I thought, oh, I remembered I had these, and I found them, and I fell in love with them all over again and remembered why I bought them, because I just loved them. So I am just going to fussy cut all around the image that I'm going to use. I'm going to do the truck here, and it's in 2 halves, so I'm just going to fuzzy cut all around them, and then after that, I'm going to add some Mod Podge all over my sign. Now, I'm not going to let this dry. So I should have done this in steps, or I should have made sure everything was completely fussy cutted, because I didn't. I didn't fussy cut everything. And so some of it was not sticking because the Mod Podge had dried. So in that case, I just added a little bit more Mod Podge and then added the item that I was adding. So here I'm just going to add the first half of the truck, or the back half of the truck, and then I'm going to use, this kind of took me a few seconds here to just make sure everything was lined up perfectly to match it. And then I'm just going to lay that all out. The tires did go over the sign a little bit, but I just kind of cut them. I figured that wasn't as important as the lollipop on the top, so I just kind of cut them off. And then I took the Merry Christmas that I had cut out, and I'm just putting them down. This is where I realized, oh, my Mod Podge is starting to dry. I need to hurry up and get these on there. But then I just continued to fill them up with some of the cookies and candy canes that came with this set. And then once I was done, I went over it again with some more Mod Podge just to protect it. And I thought my camera was running, but it wasn't. So I took some Chanel stems from Hobby Lobby. I took red and white, and I'm just going to twist them together. So here I ran out, and I'm just connecting red to the red ends and the white ends to the white end, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to twist them together. And I just did this. I think I did 5 or 6 sets of each. I just did enough so that it would go all the way around my sign. And then I'm just going to glue, sorry this part's not in frame, but I'm just going to glue this all the way around my sign with my hot glue. And you guys, this just stepped it up a notch. I absolutely love this. In fact, when my granddaughter saw it, she's like, can I keep it? I'm like, well, I kind of want to put it in the kitchen because my kitchen is gingerbread. But I love how this turned out. I hope you did too. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? And there's some more that I've got to use. So I'm hoping you guys aren't tired with gingerbread so I can do another video with it. Okay guys, I always love to stop in here and just chit chat with you a little bit. Thank you guys all so very much, because you guys are the best and you mean the world to me. I appreciate every single one of you that watches my videos, comments, likes, shares, all that fun stuff. And even if you don't, even if you just watch my video, I appreciate you as well. That does mean a lot to me. We are, like I said, day 7. Woo! We are getting down there, but oh, this is so much fun. And I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Like I said at the beginning, I love gingerbread men. And I think that's still kind of getting, I think it's still in right now. Because I see gingerbread stuff everywhere and I love it. I'd fill my house with it if I could, but we're already busting out the seams. Ugh, I need to get rid of my stuff. Yeah. Anyways, if you're interested and want to buy any of my stuff, email me and we'll negotiate something. I really just need to get rid of this stuff because I've just got too much. And yeah, we've got too much. But anyways, let's quit chatting about me. Let's talk about you. If you are new, and if you enjoyed today's video, and if you like home decor on a budget, hit that red subscribe button, become part of our YouTube family, and let me know in the comment box that you're new. I'd love to get to know you. And if you are returning and you've already subscribed and you've already liked and commented and all that stuff, well, you're the best. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. I'm just babbling. Anyways, I think I'm getting exhausted from all of this crafting. But you know what? It's fun. And we're going to continue on. So with all that being said, let's continue on with the video. Okay, DIY number 3. Aren't those gingerbread so cute? Anyways, I'm going to take 3 of these pie signs from Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the rolling pins from them, and I'm going to use the rolling pins. And I am just going to leave those pies for something else. I'm not sure what, but I'll figure it out. I'm going to take and remove all this top paper. This one gave me a little bit of a problem, but the other ones actually came off really easy. They were lifting very nicely. So I am just going to use my little Cricut spatula here, remove all of that top layer, and you'll see here in a minute, I do get a big piece here, I think. Yeah, look at that. But I still had a lot of the bottom layer, so I got it all off, squirted it with water, and let it dry a little bit, and then scraped it all off. I did that with all of them, and here I must have forgot to hit record because I'm missing a big piece. So I'll show you how I painted them in a little bit. But I took this little wood gingerbread man. I got, I think, a package of these from Amazon a year or so ago, and I painted him with my hazelnut, and then I used a pencil to outline a vest on him, and then I'm just going to use a really small paintbrush and my red or crimson chalk paint to kind of go around the outline of the vest, and then I'm just going to paint it all in. So with the rolling pins, I painted one red with green handles, one white, I think, with red handles, and then one green with red handles, I think. Oh my goodness. Anyways, this, you guys, I'm kind of recreating one from Hobby Lobby. I saw Hobby Lobby had one of these, and really isn't very expensive, but sometimes it's just fun to recreate and make it your own. And so that's what I'm doing here. So I'm taking a black Sharpie after my paint was dry, and I'm just going to outline my vest. It just kind of gives it a little bit more of a pop. And then after I have it all outlined, and you could use a paint marker if you want, or I just felt like the tip was better on this one. Then I used my white paint marker there to make the buttons. They're not quite even. And then I used the bottom of a paintbrush to make the eyes, gave them some little cheeks with my white marker, and then gave him a smile and some eyebrows. I got done and went, oh, he needs some eyebrows. And then after that, I am going to use the back of my paintbrush to give him a little red nose. And then I'm using my paint marker here to give him some icing around his hands and his feet. And then the Hobby Lobby one had like a baker chef hat. And I didn't want to take the time to try to figure out how to make a chef hat. So instead, I decided to just give him some icing around his face. So I created this stencil with my Cricut. If you don't have a Cricut, you could absolutely use stickers to recreate this. You could just use the stickers, or you could do reverse painting with the stickers, where you would paint the color you want, put the stickers down, paint a different color over it, and then tear the stickers off for that two colors. Maybe I'll try and do something like that for you guys one of these days so you can see it. You could use wood letters if you have those too. But I am just going to remove all of that vinyl. And this one I'm using white. I guess I'm going to show you all of these. The other one, what did it say? I wasn't paying attention. I was Gingerbread Bakery. This one says homemade cookies. And then this one says hot cocoa served here. And this is what it says on the Hobby Lobby one. So I just kind of stayed with that theme. And I love this thing, you guys. I just think this came out so adorable. Okay. You know I love gingerbread. I love all of these things. You guys, my husband's going to kill me because my kitchen is getting full of gingerbread. But I love them all, and I can't decide which ones to keep and which ones not to keep. Anyways, I'm just making those squiggly lines again with some little dots. Here I had to use an extra fine Sharpie because I didn't want to pull out my other big markers, and that was the only one I had. That was red. Anyways, I laid them on a 12-inch wood, what do they call them? Those slats, those chunky slats from Dollar Tree. I had painted it red. And then I marked where they were laying, so I knew where to put my glue. I'm putting my wood glue inside of those marks, and then I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue for each one as I go, because I didn't want the hot glue to cool. So I'm just going to put a little strip on above and below my wood glue, and then I'm going to add each one of my rolling pins. And then, then we'll be done. Now, originally when I thought about doing this, I thought about using those chunky rolling pins, square rolling pins that they have at Dollar Tree during the fall. But that would have been so heavy. That would have made this really heavy. And then when I saw these pie signs with the rolling pins, I was like, that is perfect for what I want to do. So I'm going to just use wood glue and hot glue again and glue my little gingerbread man to the top. And then, you like my hand there. I'm going to use my wood glue and hot glue to the base. And, I just thought of something. I have some really small like wooden spoons from Hobby Lobby in my stash somewhere. I could have gave him a wooden spoon and a candy cane in his hand. I might go back and do that. Anyways, I'm going to add some regular puff paint to all three of my rolling pins just to give it that little icing. Now, Hobby Lobbies didn't have this. This is where I make it at my own. I'm going to add some drips all around the base, and then I decide to add it all around the bottom part too. And then I thought, wait, I want to add some peppermints. Oh, I should have added the peppermints before. So far it's sticking. I hope it stays. I'm putting the hot glue on the peppermints and sticking it in the puff paint, but we'll see how that works. And then I decided to go ahead and just hot glue a few on the bottom there too. And then I took these I got from Temu. Man, you guys, these look so real. My granddaughter keeps looking at them like, oh, I want a real candy cane. Anyways, there it is. I love how this turned out. Again, another one of my favorites. I hope you like it too. You have to let me know in the comment box below. Okay, it is a time for celebration of your recreations. And we have all of these pretty pieces that Rosemary made. I love them, Rosemary. Thank you. And look at this beautiful, the busted canvas that Kathy had made. Both of them are very pretty. Thank you so much, ladies. I can't talk today. If you have a creation or recreation that you would like me to showcase, you can send pictures to my email address that's listed there, or you can send them to me through Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Okay, DIY number 4. I got 4 projects done for this one, you guys. I was so excited about Gingerbread Mannequin. I am going to take hazelnut. I'm going to take this 9x12 wood piece that I got from Woodpecker Crafts. I painted it with my hazelnut, and I took this stencil. This came from Amazon. I believe this is in my Amazon store. I'll try and make sure anything I get from Amazon is in my Amazon store. The link is in the description box if you're interested, but I am going to just go over it with white chalk paint. I decided my original thought was to do color. because I always do color. I love color, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do white. And then I took this ribbon. I got this from Hobby Lobby this year. I just thought it was so cute. And you know, I love gingerbread, and it has gingerbread man all up and down it. So I'm just going to add a strip of this ribbon on both sides of my sign. And then after it's all done, I am going to cut that off. And then I am going to make a little bow with it. I'm just doing the awareness ribbon, scrunching it up in the middle. And I was having a heck of a time tying my twine around my bow. And you see it was already like halfway tied there, because every time I kept trying, my bow kept falling apart. So I just left it as a ring and slid it through and then tightened it, and then it worked. And then I'm just going to glue that on the top, and then I'm just going to use some of that ribbon. I'm going to staple it in the back because this board is thick enough for my staplers, and I'm just going to staple it and create a hanger with that bow or that ribbon. And look at that. I love this one too. It is so pretty and so simple. Oh, but I love it. I hope you do too. You have to let me know which one was your favorite, and the final reveal is coming right up. Again, thank you all so much for being here and for watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button before you go. Become part of our YouTube family. Let me know you're new here. I'd love to get to know you. And then make sure you guys comment, give me that thumbs up, all that fun stuff, and make sure you check out the playlist to get more gingerbread inspiration. And I will be back again for day 9 and also day 10. So stay tuned. And with all that, you guys, I hope you have a blessed rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.